You know, yesterday's shooting has sent shockwaves of pain and grief through Fort Hood and Killeen's tight-knit community.
And as families grieve loved ones lost and the wounded fight for their lives, sorrow hangs in the air at Fort Hood. Our David Scott spoke to several people who were first on the scene after the shooting, has their emotional stories. He's live at the front gate at Fort Hood. David?
The adrenaline and the terror of Thursday have given way to a different mood and feeling here today, one of a sad reflection of the enormity of this tragedy. How could this have happened, and why did it happen? Imagine what it was like, hundreds of unarmed soldiers confined in a relatively small area, not a lot of places to run, confronted by a man in a rage carrying a semi-automatic pistol. They never had a chance. And despite the high casualty count, it could have been worse if not for the first responders who were brave and efficient and able in their efforts to save so many lives. Hear what their day was like now in their own words.
When you have anything like an active shooter or anything like that, you don't hesitate at all. You go right in, and your main goal is to take the shooter down.
So your weapon was drawn at all times.
There was all of us. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of us out there with weapons drawn.
We had a couple of mass casualty situations like this in Iraq. Usually, though, in Iraq or Afghanistan, when you have a large event and this many casualties, it's usually from a blast, and so it's just a different type of injury pattern. This is certainly as many gunshot wounds as I've ever seen at one time.
So we'll hear more from those good, brave people in the next half hour. Kay Bailey Hutchinson and the Texas congressional delegation are on the base right now. They're meeting with the brass, they're meeting with soldiers, and then they intend to meet with the wounded. They say the whole country's heart is with Fort Hood right now. And lastly, some good news. The civilian cop who took down Major Hassan with 4 bullets, and she herself was shot, Kimberly Munley, she's out of surgery in stable condition. The prognosis looks good. I'll see you in the next half hour. David Scott at Fort Hood for KXAN Austin News.